All right, got a pretty cool little video coming up for y'all. Got this 2014 328D wagon we're rebuilding. It's a pretty neato little car. I'm still waiting on a few pieces, but this bumper here was $1,000, not even painted. So we ended up repairing what was already here. Is the first time that we've ever done this, and I wasn't sure if it was going to turn out well or if it wasn't going to turn out well, but I did video it and it's coming up, and I gotta tell you, that stuff was amazing and easy to work with. So if you want to see how it gets done and what we use, check it out. Somebody tried to fix this once already.
Do you think?
Yeah, look at the back. It looks like they melted a bunch of shit there, right? But then, oh god, if you look at this side, looks like they just pookied a bunch of shit in there and then called it good. It even looks like it's kind of a different color in there.
Well,
right here.
Tomorrow we're gonna find out just how good we are.
All right, so it looks like they just pookied it with some some sort of plastic. So we're going to sand through this stuff.
A few moments later.
All right, so that was more of a pain in the rear end than I thought, but also not bad. We got all their garbagey stuff out. You can see, I think that was all to try and cover up a hole like this. So now with the proper repair equipment, we'll drill it here.
Flip it over.
I thought you drilled on the front side.
Get where I can see the crack better.
I mean, that's all pookied back here. You can see it all the way to there. So, okay. So one drill and two at the end of each crack. There we go. So now we get to prep this area here. So we're going to hit this with some Scotch-Brite and soapy water, get it all cleaned up, and then hit it with some wax and grease remover. So, second thought, I'm actually going to grind this lip off right here first with the sander. I know how to do this. Well, it looks like they already did it when they ever tried. Okay. All right, I got the wax and grease remover, and I wiped it and dried it with that. So the thing with wax and grease remover is you basically wet a paper towel with it, wipe it, and then have a dry one right behind it that you come through with to clean it. So we're getting ready to put our little patch in there. It is ready for the 3M patch piece. All right, so what we're using is this 3M flexible bumper patch kit. So it actually takes more than just this, but this is the first step. So if you order one of these, in the bottom of the box down here is the adhesion promoter, which is important. So you basically cut it out to where it covers your whole area with, I mean, what, like a ½ inch to spare on each side at minimum.
I believe the British said 3 centimeters.
Yeah, that was horrible. Don't ever do that again.
That's
yep,
plenty.
Plenty of backing. So now you wipe it with the adhesion pad, and then the red side is the sticky side. You pull that off and
this has to dry for 5 minutes.
It said 5 minutes. 5 minutes that has to dry. All right, sticking time.
All right, so I just peeled the red back and crap off.
Yep. Okay.
And here we go.
Ooh.
Ooh, boy, when it sticks, it sticks. Adhesive promoter successful.
Okay.
It's stuck.
Okay.
I went to try to reposition it, which it's plenty good, thank God.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's like one and done.
Yeah, when you stick it, don't stick it in the wrong place.
Yeah, because they said you can immediately flip it over and then do the filler.
Do your stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So they were right.
Nice. All right, so that's cleaned and the patch piece is on. It's also like,
oh, I was like, what is that? It's where we drilled the holes.
no. Knock that down real quick. Yeah, that's why they drill it backwards. For sure.
Which would have definitely been in the way of putting the sticky pad on. If we drilled it that way, we'd have had to grind them off on the backside.
Drill it first, and then you grind the backside. We already had to grind off that weird little fold-in lip.
Yeah, well,
come on now.
But I could see better where the crack was on the backside.
I think we should clean this, right?
Yes, we definitely need to clean it.
Yeah, we clean it. Same concept.
I want to sand it out a little bit farther.
With what? All right, you feathered out a whole bunch of it, just because there's some other little low spots we decided to fill. So we're hitting it with wax and grease remover. You're supposed to be drying, bro. What are you doing? How many times have I been on that end?
Watching you work.
I always get yelled at. You're not drying fast enough.
So stop wiping it.
Go back where I was at.
You're undoing everything I just did.
The tables have turned.
No, I don't re-wipe what you've dried off.
You should see what he does whenever there's 14 parts hanging around. That's how it works. All right, so now I'm gonna let that dry for a second.
No.
Yes?
No, it's dry already.
What do you mean?
We need the pokey.
No, we need a plastic adhesion promoter. We're using this one because we don't have the 3M one for this stuff. So this should be fine. Read the can, see how long we gotta let that tack up before we can add the pookie. Hopefully this doesn't bite us in the ass, but I had that on the shelf. That's some duplicolor they sell at O'Reilly's. And according to his story from GM earlier, not all plastic adhesion promoters are the same, but here goes nothing. All right, it's about time for the magic. Here we go. We got the applicator gun from 3M with the 05887 Sandable repair stuff and their fancy nozzle that mixes it for you. So we are going to get that going to the end here. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm filming, mother. I'm filming. I'm putting that shit on YouTube as a short so people can see how you sound. Get out of my face. Why are you out here?
Okay, so we want some spooge.
Is it ready?
Yeah. Okay. Some spooge right there.
Splooge. Give me a splooge there. Oh God. It definitely just comes out like a caulking gun. Where else did we want splooge? Oh, it's dripping. Okay. So.
Oh, yeah, there's a release. You have to release this or it'll continue to drip.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Here, let me have that. Oh, well, too late. All right, hold on.
This did not get filled good here.
I know, we're going to do some more. Because there's a hole there. Okay. That.
Okay.
Over here.
Wow.
We want to do that work.
Just kind of using it like Bondo.
That's what you said it was.
I know.
Plastic Bondo,
That's
basically.
what it is.
Okay. Hopefully.
Well,
oh, that actually looks really good.
that's what I was thinking.
All right, let's leave that alone. Okay, well, it'll sand while I'm gone, and I mean, it'll dry while I'm gone. I'll sand it when I get back.
Nice. I think it's didn't it say like not even that long?
Yeah, like half hour.
Yeah, it's wild. All right, let it dry. Well, this 3M plastic filler, Sandable plastic filler was freaking amazing. So this is super smooth already. We're gonna hit this with some primer and then sand it down and try and get it as straight as possible.
The dry off it to make sure that it's straight.
Well, it is the next morning. I am certainly no paint expert, but I'll tell you, one, that primer seemed to lay really good on that repair job. I can't even tell where all that pookie and stuff was on this bumper on this one. All right, here it is. All the prep work is done. Got the wet sand. It's ready to go. It's getting ready to spray it with sealer and get to painting. Wow, look at the bumper go. Daggum. We are getting this puppy put back together today, but I just wanted to show you. Still needs a wet sand and a buff, but look at how this bumper turned out. You can't even tell it had any damage, much less a hole in it. Gotta say, I am super impressed with how easy and well the 3M bumper repair stuff works. I will have a link somewhere up in this video and in the description if you would like to order some. It is cheap. It is easy to do. Even if you're not a paint and body person, it's probably worth giving it a try. You can always go to your local Mako and bring them your already prepped bumper or repaired bumper, and they will paint it for you for cheap. And I've done that before, even myself, when it's cold and we don't have a paint booth. So yeah, well worth checking out, I would say. But I'm very, 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 very happy with that product. We are also like a week away from this car being completely finished and driving down the road. So, wahoo! If you'd like to see that, should be coming out next week sometime. Hit that thumbs up button.